time. Here's something that I'm discovering about life. No is a complete sentence.
Yeah.
And you've helped me with that a lot. And my wife has helped me a whole lot with that. Shout out, Classy. But no is a complete sentence. And I think sometimes people will try to manipulate your no and turn it into a maybe or a yes. And unless you look at no being a complete sentence, you will be the slave of everybody else's demands.
Wow.
And in a calendar year, you really have to make some decisions to say you are going to guide that year by more no's than you are with yeses. Like you can be more strategic. And it allows you to be much clearer. Here's what I know. A good no will take you further than a bad yes. So I'm looking
That's a good thought. Say that again.
a good no will take you further than a bad yes.
Yes.
I do a lot of bad yeses. And
I'm trying to help you. Look, y'all call me now, okay? Don't call Wayne. Call me. I'm Wayne's agent.
you're my agent. I'll say a bad yes and just beat it a whole week. Bad. Just tight. Just texting Classy.
Why did I say yes to this?
Why did I say yes? So what I'm discovering
That's funny.
is honoring your time and making sure that your time is associated with your values and making sure that when you just make a very good no, it's okay. Like you can't control everybody else's emotions and reactions. And I've had to learn this. No is a complete sentence. A good no will take you further than a bad yes. And when you do this, if you have an unclear path, you still will have a clear mission. And if you have a clear mission, you are bound to find your path when you know how to say yes and no strategically. That's
Wow,
great.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to rifle through.
Yeah, go for it.
Wayne had 3 and I had 5.
Okay.
How did that happen? So I said, seek God, stay in the moment, and enjoy the year. So I'm going to say my third one is stay focused on people.
Right.
And you did beautiful with that at the beginning.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move off of that. Stay focused on people.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that lasts for eternity.
True.
And the when you look back at the moments that you described that you talked about in 2022, they were all moments that the book was an accomplishment, but
Right.
you talked about the parties because it was the people,
Right.
And your wife's 50th, and when I went to Italy with Leslie, so people.
Yeah.
I want to talk about 2 more that I think kind of go together, but and mine all started with S in honor of Wayne.
Thank you.
I think next episode yours is.
Yeah, it's all
And
alliteration.
I'm not doing it anymore. This is my only one. I organized. Anyway, I started with this and it organizes the rest.
Yeah.
So set your work plan
Huh.
is my next one. Set your work plan. Like I just feel like there's something powerful about work and something amazing about work.
Yeah,
Hard
spiritual.
work, productivity.
Yep.
So I just think the idea of making a decision, I'm going to work hard this year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move the ball up the field. And work hard in the things you need to work hard in.
Yeah.
Meaning like, well, I don't know how to do that, and I don't know if I should. So there's some things you're uncertain about. I'm not talking about those things, but there are some things I feel like typically that God's dealing with you about that you need to be dealing with.
True.
And some of us like to avoid those things because they're painful or they're difficult.
True.
And that's the difficult work. But that if you can lean in to that rather than stepping back from that, you'll feel so much freer.
Yeah.
And you'll feel like, wow, I'm really making progress and I'm really being productive. So I just like this idea of set your work plan and make a decision, just like you're going to make a decision. I'm going to enjoy this year. I'm going to focus on people. I'm going to seek God, but I'm going to work hard. I'm going to work hard for the things that matter.
that.
And in 12 months, I'm going to be happy that I did. And then my last one is self-discipline. Bad word, but I think the difference between where I am today and where I'm going to be at the end of this year is probably based on my ability to discipline myself, my moods, my laziness, my goals, I think sometimes I know I should be writing. Like I get in front of my computer and I want to write a chapter or a thought and I just get that writer's block. And so then I just like find something else to do.
Yep.
And I end up having a blank computer screen for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. And to just stay disciplined and sit there and go ahead and start writing, I think sometimes the words don't come until you start writing.